Hey, Shalawam. First off, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash. Want to give double honors to the elders of GMS who do real well. I want to say Shalawam to all you Akim pushing this truth and sincerity across the four winds so we can seal the elect. Just today, I just have a testimony. Um, the Lord came to me in a vision. Well, not came to me in a vision, but gave me a vision. Okay, gave me a vision last night while I was asleep. You know, um, and it was powerful. And what I got from it is the vision was about the war in heaven. You see, and that's why on the screen here I have you know with a screenshot of someone video recording or capturing the chariots in heaven. Okay, and these are the chariots. These are not UFOs. These are chariots. Okay, and I don't want to make this a long lesson. I'm actually on my way to a camp. Okay, so Lord willing, this is edifying to the body and the elect and the hopeful elect. All right. Um, so basically, I had a dream that was I was over my parents' house and I was sitting down with my brother. And my brother. What's crazy about that is that my brother actually, he doesn't believe, in the scriptures, you know, but he doesn't scoff or anything, but he just doesn't believe, um, and I actually haven't spoken to him or seen him or really, conversated or nothing like that with him, but it's just weird that in the dream I was actually at the table at my parents' house in the kitchen, sitting down talking to my brother, and then we heard a loud boom. I mean, like it was so loud. It shook the house and everything, man. And so the first thing we did was we got up, went to the front door. Okay, so I was actually standing in front of my brother, and I opened the door, and he was standing like kind of beside me but behind me. And I remember looking up. It was nighttime, and I looked up, and the outside appeared to be the outside of my actual house, not my parents' house. And above the like you could just look and you can look in the sky above the trees and above the houses. You know, it was just chaos going on. There was a lot of you couldn't see anything. It's like the stars in the sky like were gone. It was just pure black. There were no stars in the sky. But there were like faintly like these flashes, like like boom, and then there were like these flashes of light, everywhere across the sky, and you can hear fighter jets, you can hear the fighter jets actually, flying past, really loud, you can hear gunshot, you can hear them, letting off gunshots like they were shooting at something, and I saw this flash of light, you see, and you see two fighter jets flying by regular, phew, phew, and then you saw the flash of light again, and you saw them coming back the opposite way. I'm talking about right above the houses, but this time they actually weren't flying side by side like you would normally see a fighter jet, or one of these military aircrafts. Okay, this time you saw it flying like back to back. Like here, I actually drew a picture. Um, Excuse my handwriting. I used to draw when I was younger, but I can't draw for anything now. But it was just to I actually drew this right when I woke up, and these were the fighter jets. Okay, all right. Let me see if I can turn it around. No, I can't. Okay, these were the fighter jets, and they were literally like this, like bunched up together, two or three at a time, like bunched up together like this, stomach to stomach or back to back like that. And they were literally getting pushed and gravitated, to the side. And it literally was right above the house, across the street from my house, and it exploded. Okay, like it was like something was controlling it, and then it exploded right above the house, and it was a regular explosion, red fire, big booms, all of that. But once it hit the house, the fire dropped down to the top of the house across the street from my house, and well, from my parents' house. And it wasn't red anymore. It was like blue. It was like blue and like blue and like royal or like ocean green, or something like that. But it was beautiful though. And the whole house across the street, just caught up in blaze. The backyard, the front yard, the sidewalk. It was so close, Akim. It actually caught my vehicle was parked outside, and it actually caught fire as well. You see. And then like the fire actually reached it. It actually came all the way across to the front door, and I hurried up and closed the door because it had got in the front door a little bit. The fire, you see. And I remember me and my brother closed the door, and we was stepping on it trying to put the fire out. But what happened next, you see, was a beautiful. You see, next I actually opened the door. You see, because we still heard the noise. I opened the door to look back outside, and you saw this flash of light, and you saw these chariots. Okay, so like I said, my drawing skills are terrible. All right, but they were shaped like this, and they were all different shapes. Every last single one of the chariots, and I'm talking about they were all bunched together. Okay, but they covered the sky. Every time I saw a flash in my dream in the sky, you could literally see every last one of these chariots, man, but you couldn't hear them, and they were so huge, man. They were literally right above the houses, man. Not all the way in the sky. They were very, very close. Okay, you see. And actually, I did a screenshot because they were this color. You see, most of them were this color, like a copper brown, but very shiny. Okay, and the reason why I grabbed this picture, all right, is because the top was actually shaped like that. Okay, and these are not so-called These are not UFOs. Okay, these are the chariots and the vehicles of the messengers of Yahawah. Okay, you see. And like I said, Akim, and then I saw one star. So imagine one star, far away like this, okay? But just one star in the sky. And then it got really bright and huge, you see? Got really bright and huge, and it started shooting out, kind of like how you would see fireworks. It started shooting out other stars, what looks to seem to be stars, okay? And I actually drew that on the picture as well. Okay, so this is the one star. And then it went, as it was, going forward, it shot out, shot out hundreds. I couldn't draw a hundred, but it shot out 100 of these other little stars. And then this star got bigger, you see, got, huge, you see. And these other little stars, once they shot out, you see, they started, and that's why I drew, them going in different directions. They were zigzagging through the sky, you see. As the brother here in the camp here in the GMS, Wisconsin, along with myself, the brother Yashar, like he says, they were pop locking through the sky, you see. I mean, as soon as they burst out, they were pop locking through the sky, and I'm talking about they were close and they were getting down, man. They were blowing shit up. Excuse my language. They were, attacking fighter jets and, other aircraft, worldly aircraft. You see, and they were, man. They didn't stand a chance, man. You would see a fighter jet flying towards the chariot and trying to shoot at it. And then it'll get stopped in its tracks. The bullets will disappear, and then it'll get gravitated and levitated off to the side, and then get blown up, man. I mean, they were getting busy, man. You see, and all while this was happening, I was literally at my front door watching it, and there were no one outside. You see, it was just me and my brother at the front door. So I don't know if people were scared, they were hiding or anything, but it was beautiful, man. And what made it more beautiful was my brother, like I said, which is he's a non-believer, you see, as far as the truth, you see, and he was so scared. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was scared myself, but he was so frightened, that he had started asking me, like, hey, is this what you guys were talking about? Is this Yahawah? Are those the angels? Like he was trying to get like some clarification. You see, but towards the end of the dream, he became a believer, man. Because the things that the men are out on the highways and hedges, giving you, okay, these prophecies that the Lord said were gonna happen, and they are gonna happen, okay. But in the dream, it was actually happening. That prophecy actually came to pass, and my brother, was blown away by it, man. You see, and he had no other choice but to believe, man. You see, and my brother being in the dream, I feel like that. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like that symbolizes the people that the select few people in the world today that are hearing the prophecies and hearing the prophets prophesy, okay, and that are watching the videos and everything, that their faith isn't really there. You see what I'm saying? That they're not really full believers. You see what I'm saying? And when all of these prophecies start coming to pass, those few people are actually their faith is going to get boosted. You see, and they're going to become believers, man. And they're going to be so-called spared. Okay, they're going to be spared. You see, by Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. So I don't want to talk too much. I just wanted to go into it. To kind of give you guys a visual, you brothers a visual on the dream. You see, and hey, the water Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi for showing me that vision in my dream. You see, about the war in heaven. And like I said, man, these chariots were big, man. They were big, man. And they had the little things on the side, and they were getting busy, man. You see, and they look like this. You see. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple of precepts, okay, to prove that was a vision and not just a dream. You see. And I'm actually going to read out the scriptures. I'm not going to go on the phone. I need to sharpen my sword, so I'm going to read out of my Bible, okay, which is the 1611 King James Version Bible. All right. So this is, first and foremost, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, okay, verse 7. And there was a war in heaven, okay? And that's what I was shown. You see, I witnessed the war in heaven, man. Yahawah Rataza, I'm around, until the very end, and I endure until the very end. You see, but it was beautiful, man. It was terrifying and beautiful at the same time, man. Okay, and it says, and there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels. Okay. And the dragon symbolizes the NATO, okay? All right? All of these nations, you see? Because World War III is coming, man. Whether you like it or not, whether you want it to happen or not, okay? We are not in control of anything, man. All right? Yahawah is in control of everything, man. All right? Then it says in the scriptures that the Lord said that he created all things, including the wicked, for the day of evil. All right? You see? So this, that dream symbolized the war in heaven. You see? And let me finish reading. And verse 8, and prevailed not, right? Neither was their place found any more in heaven. You see? Because the so-called white man, which is Esau, right? Biblically known as Esau, all right? This is his heaven, man. He's going around taking advantage of the world's resources. He's stealing everything, man. All right, and killing. You see, and the Lord's going to come back. You see, and recompense him for that, man. All right, his heaven is going to get destroyed. You see, and his heaven right now is our hell right now. You see, but in the kingdom, our heaven will be his hell for 1,000 years, and then after that 1,000 years. The other nations, you see, because the Lord created 18 nations. Okay, one of them happened to be the nation of Israel. You see, Jacob, name changed to Israel, all right? He had 12 sons. You see, the 12 tribes of Israel, all right? Those are the Lord's people, you see? And the other nations, okay, are going to be spared after that 1,000 years of servitude, you see? And they're gonna be given their lands, you see? They're going to be given their own land, all right? Except for Esau, all right? Except for the so-called white man, woman, and child today. They're going to be eradicated, man, all right? Because they are what the Bible describes as the devil, all right? Satan, all right, in the flesh, man. All right. Their spirits were created, okay, for wickedness. All right. And that's all you see from them. All right. And if you don't know, you will know soon. All right. Because Esau's about to show his horns, man. All right. Let me get, let's see, the book of Acts. Let me see. Shalakia, bear with me. The book of Acts, chapter 2, verse 17. And it shall come to pass in the last days, which is what we're living in right now, okay? Saith Yahawah, all right? So Yahawah is talking. I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, you see? And what's the spirit? The spirit is truth, man, all right? The truth that's written in these scriptures, man. All right. And your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. All right. Shall have visions, man. All right. Like the vision that the Lord showed me last night. You see. And your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. You see. And that's the point. You see. You know. You have Edomites, going around, saying who the Lord's people are. You see, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, which are the biblical Israelites, which is God's people. You see, Yahawah bahasham Yahawah's people, man. All right, Yasha Allah. All right. Let me go into it. I'm gonna get 2nd Esdras, chapter 13. Salakia. Chapter 13. Chapter 13, verse 31. And one shall overtake, and one shall overtake to fight against another. One city against one city against another, one city against another. Let me read it again. 2nd Esdras, chapter 13, verse 31. And one shall overtake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. You see that? One realm against another, okay? Because the angels, Yahawah bahasham Yahawah, you see, and his angels, okay, like Michael the archangel, okay, all of the Lord's angels, okay, which he created, all right, they're not of this realm. You see, the scriptures say that for the brothers on the highways and hedges, you see, the scriptures say that the angels encamp around those who fear him, man. All right. Now you have to have faith. You have to believe that they're standing around you, man, protecting you. You see, because you can't see them because they're of another realm. You see. And that's why the scriptures say it's going to be realm against realm. You see? Because the Lord is returning to recompense vengeance on those that trouble us, okay? That is the true definition of being saved, all right? You hear that, Christians? Being saved, okay? Scripture said we're going to be saved from our enemies, all right? And unlike you, we know who our enemies are, all right? We know and we acknowledge who our enemies are, all right? Let me get one more, then I'll close it out. Got to get to camp. The book of Ecclesiasticus. Shalakia. I'm like doing this with one hand here. Chapter 39. Chapter 39. verse 31. All right, really can, just like the brother said that sent me the precept, brother Ahmadiyya Allah said, I mean, you can really go into the whole chapter, you see, and it pertains to the vision that the Lord showed me last night, you see. But I'll just read one here. All right, and this is talking about the angels, you see. This is talking about the angels, because the angels are going to be sent out. You know, Yahawah is going to come back, you see, and he's going to be fighting these other nations, okay, you see, and Esau, you see, and you know that what the scriptures say, that dragon, you see, they're gonna come to slay that dragon and throw down his kingdoms, you see. But it's also going to be the angels, you see. The angels are always on standby, okay, to follow the Lord's commands, all right. And this is Ecclesiasticus / Sirach, chapter 39, all right, verse 31. It says, they shall rejoice, talking about the angels, okay? They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon the earth when need is. And when their time is come, right, when it's time for them to get busy, all right, when the Lord gives them that command, right, to slay the dragon, all right, and to also come and grab his elect, all right, you see, because so-called blacks, Latinos and Native Americans, all right, the Israelites, all right, the elect amongst the Israelites, all right, men, women, and children, all right, but the 144,000 men are going to be getting beamed up, man, all right, by these same chariots, man. The same time while they're getting busy, okay, killing, all right, recompense and vengeance, even to 2/3 of our own nation, man, is going to be getting killed, man, by chariots, man, all right. Simultaneously, the elect is going to be getting saved, you see. Let me read that again. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 39, verse 31. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. You see that? You see? They're going to do exactly what the Lord tells them to do, man. All right? And soon the Lord's going to tell them to get busy, all right, on all you wicked Israelites, all right, and especially all of you nations, which all you other nations have had us in captivity, has had the Lord's people in captivity at one point, all right, and he's going to be getting busy on you too, you see. Lord willing, this was edifying, all right, to the body, all right, the hopeful elect, all right. I want to say Shalawam.